Hello, and welcome to Pwnery's Kicking It Old School. This is episode 23 of the first season of this style of walk down memory lane. You'll have to excuse me if I sound a little weird today. Everybody at my work got sick because one person decided to stick around and spread it. They just happened to be the boss. So anyway, the year was 1993. I believe I was a freshman in high school. I was either an 8th grader or a freshman in high school, depending on what month I got this game. Which means there was no internet. Not yet. That would have made me 14? Yeah. Anyway, this game was mega. But my initial impressions when I first got this was this game isn't the beginning of the story, even though this says chapter 1 here. This game picks up somewhere in the middle of a much bigger arc, and when I did my research on it, correctly I found out that this is part of a much larger series of stories, similar to like Twilight 2000 back in the day. There was a sequel after this called Betrayal at Antara, but truth be told, I can't find any parallels to this game from that one. Not really. Then again, I didn't really play it that much either. It looked and felt completely different than this. This game was mega. And if I remember right, this game used an engine technology that was based off of, I want to say it was like a driving simulator, something like that. And they were able to turn that engine into something usable for an RPG, which was incredible. Anyway, I've been doing the narration here so you can read this. And I apologize ahead of time. I'm going to clear my throat a lot because I've caught my death, so you'll probably hear me popping cough drops and squirting white flower oil up my nose to keep my sinuses clear, and I will try to get you all through this. I believe last week I was saying that this was going to be the final episode of the season, but I've decided against that, and what I decided to do is instead, the final episode of Kicking It Old School would be on Christmas Day. Or, sorry, the day after Christmas. I forgot Christmas is on Saturday this year. Anyway, I think you probably had enough time to read the beginning of this. So this story starts off in the middle of a battle, essentially. And they caught a prisoner who happens to be a Morhedel, which is like a different version of an elf. The way that this game does the races of different creatures, it's kind of interesting. The animations are kind of weak though. We have an assassin. So, the assassin tried to kill Gorath, who's this guy here, who's a Morhedel. And this guy's a Morhedel. And apparently, he has turned himself in to humans. And if we look at the world map here, graphically it's very crude for the map, for the battle sequences. But the game itself plays pretty well because it tells a very good story. So, in the beginning, you have this ridge of mountains here, and everything north and west of it is where the Moradel uh, have taken over. This is their territory up here. And way down here is where all the humans are. And as you can see, they hold much more territory. So the Moradel stronghold is here, and the human stronghold is way down here at Krondor. Before this game ends, you will explore everything. Way out here, and even way over here. This happens way later, though. So anyway, as the game starts, your crew has captured this guy, or he's turned himself in, or whatever, he surrendered. Because he has a warning for the humans. So you start here near Yabon, and you have to work your way south to Krondor. So hopefully within this playthrough, I'll get you through the first chapter. So I should probably stop screwing around and get moving. But anyway, this is your basic layout for your characters. If you left click them, you get to check out your inventory. You can see we all have basic rations and basic restoratives. Well, some of us do. And this is our armor, and this is our weaponry, and you can tell that we're pretty weak. If you right-click the character, you can see their stats. And if you want to work on their stats, as a way to increase them quicker than just natural progression, then what you would do is you would click the pommel of the sword. So like for instance, I'd want to work on stealth and melee and weapon. Okay, so let me go through the stats. Obvious defense, right? Obvious accuracy crossbow. Obvious melee for swinging. Casting, he's not a magician, so it doesn't even apply. Assessment, so this is for sneaking up on things or finding traps and figuring out if they're trapped or not. Forgot what the other one was. Assessment also works with stealth. So if you're trying to sneak around something, this also helps you too. Armorcraft to maintain your suit. You use an armorer's hammer and you beat on it and you keep it in good shape. Weaponcraft, same thing, sharpening your swords and whatnot. Or keeping a crossbow in tune, I guess. Barding, pretty self-explanatory. You use this as a skill to make extra money in taverns. This one here, it's one of the easiest to progress, but it's one of the more expensive things to progress. But once you do, you can go to each tavern and bard, and if they really are moved, you make a pretty good payday. And then you can come back several days later and do it again. So it's kind of a renewable resource. So this actually will eventually pay itself off. Haggling, obviously you can negotiate prices. I've learned that if you successfully haggle, you can usually do it twice. If you try it for a third time, it almost always fails, and then the price goes all the way back up to normal. Then you have to leave the shop, come back, and try again. So you want this to be as high as possible too. Lockpick, probably the most important skill in the game. This one in stealth. There are instances where you have to have lockpicks because you'll never find a key that fits. And you will break them constantly. This one's the most frustrating skill to master because of the time it takes and the number of lockpicks you have to buy and just how many times you have to do it. There are teachers in towns as you go by, and they will like accelerate your skill for a one-time fee type thing, and then it'll stay up there too. Scouting, pretty much observation, assessment, stealth, all that works together. And then stealth, you know, if you walk slowly, you don't detect, the enemy doesn't detect you, and if you're very careful, you'll gain stealth as you take each step to maneuver away from fights, especially if you can't survive the fight, like if you know you're weakened. So anyway, this guy's dead, so let's check him out. So we have a couple of lockpicks. If I'm not mistaken, Locklear is actually the best at lockpicking right now. Yeah. So he will get the lockpicks. Matter of fact, I'm gonna up his skill. Now, if you do too many of these at once, then these will grow slowly. So what I usually do is something like this. No more than 6 at a time. And even if I do that, it's not helping us any. So like lockpicking for him is terrible right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, we'll just go with that for now. Take the lockpicks. You can any item you pick up that's multiples, you can drag in and take all of them, or you can divvy it up. So right now, he's got 5, he's got 11, he's got 6. So what I want to do is I want to divvy this out a bit evenly. Share with party, right? So now he's got 9, he's got 8, he's got 5. You get all of these. So I get 9, 9, 8. That's as close as we're going to get until we find more rations. Your crew will starve if you ignore it for too long. Alright, so, in the very beginning, there's a treasure chest here. Yeah, free money. So, think of it as gold and silver, sovereigns and royals. Certain amount of royals equals a sovereign. I think it's like, I want to say it's 20 to 1 or 50 to 1 or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember the conversion rate. Anyway, so this happens. You get these little dialogues. So as we walked away from the dead guy. This is the youngest guy in the party, and you will get multiple characters. He's always like good-natured and everything. My dogs are losing their mind again. So he's basically saying that this is going to be a repeat occurrence. They're going to keep coming after him until he's dead. So this is like an exercise in trust here. And this is like a recap of we've been escaping the north and we've already had 3 attacks. He's saying you can't trust the kid. Now he's giving the kid an alibi. And he's basically telling him, nope, you're coming with us now. Like, you've just been drafted. He even threatens to kill him if he doesn't play along. And he's right. What's going to happen is the next contingent of Moradel are going to come. They're going to find the body, and they're going to be like, yeah, he got away. We're going to have to keep pushing. So if you're wondering why I'm walking through the woods, there's 2 reasons. The main roads are usually lined with enemy, and the outskirts are usually laden with treasure chests. And if you walk around like this, you also run into these random events. This dude's just trying to get laid. This is one of those games where there's a lot of contextual reading, but the goals are simple, and you always find the goals in the map. It'll tell you, you know, what your goal is. He almost blew our cover. So he's playing stupid. And he's going to tell you that the closest town is Lamut. It's run by a race of people called Serani, which my best guess is they're like Mongolians. You'll see. So he's telling you about the Blue Wheel in Lamut. You can also go to Hawk's Hollow. There are towns in this game you can actually skip just to get straight to the story, but it takes away from your character building. This is also one of the first games where they kept trying to add pixelated photos. I mean, for its time, it was like, wow, that's pretty good. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Okay, so there's a chest here. Now, here's the deal. If it's trapped, and I try to open it, it'll explode. My guys will get hurt. Sometimes they die. So if I leave it alone, and I go to my spells, this will let me sense trapped chests. So we'll cast it. Then we'll check the chest out. It's not trapped, so then we try to open it, and then we look at the lock. So right now, this lock is not something he's used to seeing, because his lockpicking skills aren't the greatest. So this is part assessment, part lockpicking. He goes, I don't know what it is, I've never seen it before, we can try to pick it. Eventually what's going to happen is his proficiency in locks is going to get so good, any character, that when you click the lock, it'll tell you what key it takes, or if you have to pick it. So we've got this peasant's key. We could try it, but it doesn't fit. Now sometimes you could try a key and it'll break the key, so you have to be careful, especially if you have rare keys, because the locks will have a certain appearance to them, and you'll know after going by so many of these that you shouldn't try certain keys in certain locks. So we've only got the 2 picks, but his lockpicking is pretty good, so he should be able to do this. See? Each type of lock has a specific prerequisite for lockpicking skills. Unfortunately, they don't tell you what they are. You just have to keep working them until you actually open them. So inside here we have armor, so we'll go ahead and give it to him so he has something to wear. And then this is just like a shell, so you can just use it for like trade currency. And we should keep going. There's a very specific type of chest I'm looking for, which this game is littered with. And they're Moradel riddle chests, basically. And they're very clever, because... oh, we go to Lamut, fine. So when you get to a town like this, you can usually move your mouse around. It'll tell you what things are out here. So this is a shop. this is in. There's nothing else over here or over here, and then there's this, which is like a unique building where there's usually a dialogue. But you want to look around for stuff like this, like a magnifying glass. So you search this, and you find free gold. Imagine that. First thing we'll do is go to the shop, and then usually there's two places in the shop. So there's a repair section here, and then over here is like a buy and sell. You just have to move your mouse around to find them. And then the exit, obviously. So we have no crossbow, and he doesn't use crossbows. This would be nice, but everything's quite expensive, as you can see. So, let me see if I can go back to the original thing here. So your crossbows, obviously you have to carry the bows, you have to carry the arrows. And then the bows will wear over time. And there's two ways you can repair one. Depending on what kind of crossbow it is, it'll tell you if it uses a light or a heavy bowstring. And when the bowstring starts to wear, you use this aventurine. You sprinkle it over the top of the string, and I guess it keeps it taut. And then well, that's really it here, but usually there's like a whetstone so you can keep your blade sharp, and then there's like an armorer's hammer to keep your armor in good shape. And then you can right-click every item. It'll tell you what each item is. So, like, the exception to this is the books. You get the book, you start reading it a couple of times, and then you'll see what skills it raises. And what I typically do is if I find a bookstore, I'll buy a ton of rations. I will buy several books, and then I will read the books until they max out the skill. And then you just drop the book when it has 0 uses left because it's useless. I don't think it has a value either. But it takes days. You will sit there and eat like 40 rations trying to get all your guys to read books. Which is kind of funny because they're always saying that time is of the essence in this game. Oh, yeah, I wanted to see if I could sell something. Don't really need this. So he'll offer me this much, which is 3 gold, 2 silver, essentially. Yeah, we'll take it. We have no reason not to. Not yet. But we don't have anything we can buy, really, either. And then we can go to up here. This is the garrison. Locklear is sort of like a knight of the area. So he's pretty well known, pretty well connected. He also happens to be... Oh, never mind. That's a different character. But anyway, he'll have these dialogues here, and it'll give you sort of more enrichment into the story. Essentially, the Serrani are like border guards in a way, because the mountains in between that... Here, I'll show you. I'll just have to show you. When I come out of the town, I'll tell you the story. So we'll go in here. We'll talk to just these people here. Now, some of the guys will have unique dialogues, like this one. So, like, this is an actual character, but if I talk to, like, this barmaid, or if I talk to, like, this guy, it probably won't give me this. It'll just have, like, a blank dialogue of just text. So the mountains between where we are and that one town that was out in the middle of nowhere, that's where the dwarves live. And this just happens to be one. He says he recognizes this guy, but this guy says he doesn't recognize you back, so sorry. But he definitely remembers Locklear. And now that the story's told, now he remembers Duval. So the Macs are what dwarves would call the caves. And a Braknur is like a legendary creature down in said caves. So he's basically saying that if you find one and kill it, there's a reward. You talk to the barmaid, and she will sell you rations. Now, you can drink the ale, but all it does is, like, hinder your ability to do anything useful. So, like this guy here, this is all you get. He was pretty beat up. So he's basically telling you that you can cross certain places if you have a rope. Now, I could try this, but we're going to suck at it. And the one thing I love is, if your skills suck, this song comes out terrible. As you can tell. I won't put you through the whole song, but it takes forever. If you get good at it, the whole song only takes like 20 seconds. So anyway, then you get kicked out, you have to go back in. And if you try to pick it up again, they're like, no. Alright, so we're going to talk to the Serani now. His name is Sumani, the Serani. Go figure. They're very noble and polite people. Very intense. Now you can tell why I said he kind of reminds me of Mongolians. They have sort of a certain way you talk to them. Like they're very starchy. So he talks about his home world. Or hometown. It's not actually off-world or anything. So he was basically, he's not a deserter, but he was sort of left behind. And in their culture, they would rather kill themselves instead of being captured, but he's not allowed to be captured. So in the meantime, until he's allowed to either go home or die, he'll just run the inn or the bar. So we talk about rift gates. If I remember right, those are the gates that are at like temples. I could be wrong though. Sorry, between the dialogues I've been sipping on really hot coffee because my throat feels like crap. So he's asking about like combat skills. And you negotiate a price and he says 75 sovereigns, which is a bit too expensive for us because we're poor. We can't afford to do that yet. So we'll talk to armor repair. He's talking about the different places where you can get armor and have it repaired. Then they'll talk about Grey Warriors. It's always, with Serani, it's always about honor. I'll spare you all this though, because it's like filler dialogue more or less. And he'll talk about thefts. I think if you find the rubies and you bring it back to him, he gives you a reward. And that's it. Like, you can come back and then, like, if something else changes in the story, they'll have more dialogue options. Otherwise, nada. You'll just see the same ones grayed out. So we're done at town. I keep trying to use WASD and this game doesn't do that. This is pre-WASD. So I'm trying not to waste too much time wandering. But the fact of the matter is you kind of have to find those treasure chests. Now we got another assassin to deal with. So this is our first combat. There's only one guy here. Now, Owen's young. He's a magician. He has no melee skills, no defense. So what you really want to do with him is just be defensive. And then these guys, their stamina gives them only so much moving distance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a defense like this. And then I'll bring Gorath over here. And he'll continue to stay defensive. And I just basically need to get in the way. Like, I'm still going to keep him out of the way. This is how you run away here. This is just a single guy, so it should be doable. Oh, I probably should have noticed or mentioned that there was two different types of thrust. There's like a stab and there's like an overhand. The overhand does more damage, but it's much more likely to miss because it's like a telegraph punch basically. So what you want to do is try not to do that until your melee skills are really good. And even then, they'll still miss quite a bit. Alright, so at this point, we'll just take the stuff because it's, you know, trade stock, essentially. And then, since I'm so close to town, right? Oh, wait, there's graves over here. So we can dig up the graves. And sometimes there's stuff in it. Sometimes there's just bodies. Sometimes there's spirits that come up and you have a really tough fight. So we need a shovel. We can't dig up the graves. Fine. You can usually find graveyards like this either in town or just outside of them. And I need to go back this way. Yes. And essentially all I'm doing here is I'm just selling the stuff we just picked up. Because we need the money. There. Now if you repair the item before you try to sell it, you make more money, obviously. Alright, so now we're going to go this way. And it's about to be nighttime too, so... I was hoping I could find one of those lock chests. But I guess there isn't one nearby. Alright, it's getting a bit dark. We'll look over there, but not till morning. Alright, let's go over here. Now, you probably saw that little icon light up when I got on the road. I'm just turning right now. You can autopilot, basically, and it'll stay on the road in the most linear fashion possible. But I keep wandering off of it because I want to see if I can find one of those hidden chests. Because they actually do give you good stuff. We got another attack. Yikes. We're going to triple team this guy just to get him out of there. So that was the overhand swing. Let's try it. Okay, I'm going to have to come over here and put attention to this guy now. The idea is I'm trying to weaken them. Like, your stamina and your hit points are two different numbers, but your total hit points is both. So it like splits them. What ends up happening is if your stamina gets weaker and weaker, you can move less and less per turn, and your accuracy and attacks get weaker and weaker as well. You really don't want Owen taking hits. You really don't. Like, he gets weak fast, so what I'll probably do is put him on defense. There we go. Now we got 2 bodies to search. Alright, so we have a whetstone, which is good. We need that. And our sword's in pretty bad shape. His armor's in really bad shape. So we'll switch this out. Use this. And just switch this. Wow, his armor's crap too. Which is better. And his rations are good. Always check the rations before you take them, because sometimes they're poisoned or spoiled, and spoiled will do you no good. Okay. Still looking for treasure chests. Still sure they're going to be here somewhere. Ooh, there's a house. It's empty. That will happen from time to time. You'll run across... Oh, this must be a little village or something. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're at Zun, which is like a small village. And generally, you could figure out what kind of buildings they are by the way it looks like on the map. So if you zoom in here, anything with a chimney like this is usually like a shop. And then anything that's really large is usually like an inn. But that's not always the case. Sometimes they will fool you into thinking, oh, it's what it is, and it's not. Well, he just took a hit. So this is an inn, so we go ahead and go in, and it's just a regular cellar like this, which happens from time to time. Like, they don't want to waste your time with too much dialogue all the time. So, like, the smaller, lesser towns like this, they'll do that. And obviously the shops will be only open certain times of the day, too. So, since we're in the middle of the day, this should be fine. So this is a different type of shop. The other one was more for, like, archers. This is more like an apothecary. And right now you're seeing all this stuff and you're like, what the hell does all this do? Well, if you right click each one, it'll tell you what it does. So like this will make you your melee better. And this will like add it'll infuse your sword with like a fire in a way. I think this one's for armor. Yeah, it enhances the qualities of your armor. I think the same thing with this. You can like bless something with this. And then herbal packs are for healing like plague or poisoning, stuff like that. It's very slow going though, so you usually have to buy a bunch of it. Restoratives, like HP potions. True Sight Tea is like accuracy for crossbows. I think you guys should be able to sell this stuff, right? Okay. So not every shop will buy what you're offering either. So like, I don't have anything he's going to want. Except maybe that, but I need those. So this town's kind of bunk. Like, we don't need anything here. But at least you see it. Like, you always want to stop and look at every place you go by anyway. So now we need to keep heading south. Much, much more south. I'm still going off the beaten path just slightly. Because the treasure chests in a pixelated game like this are kind of hard to see. Okay. His assessment skills just caught this. So basically what he's saying is we're about to enter a fight. It's like an ambush. So if I were to back off, I can avoid it temporarily, right? But the thing is I'm gonna eventually have to deal with it. I could try to walk around it like this, but it's not a guarantee, see? And in this case, it's actually just a trap. So here's the deal with traps. If you were to walk between these two posts, you will be electrocuted badly. And the only way to get past this is you need one character to meander around the traps. Now this is a very basic trap, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to let him heal, let him heal. And Gorath took no damage, so I'm going to sneak him up to here. But we're just going to keep doing this. And then I'll just very carefully maneuver him this way. Heal, heal, and then get past the trap. As soon as you get past it that way, you're through. Now the traps do become much more elaborate and complicated over time. But this, you know, they're still teaching you things. More dialogue. We're going to get caught. We got to watch out for assassins. Yada, yada, yada. He's saying that this guy's well informed because magicians can use telepathy, essentially. Now he's saying that there's no way that Moradel used magicians, and this guy's like, we have to keep that a possibility. You know, these guys are nuts. Okay, so there are certain parts of the map where they're just dead zones like this. So you can have this automatic thing where you just say, okay, boom. And if you look at the map now, we started up here, and it let me skip down to here. And then, take a good look around. I'm still looking for those chests. See, this is going back to where we came from. We don't want to do that. And you want to be careful with, you can walk around this view, but if there are any enemies nearby, you won't see them. So you kind of have to play it safe. Like so. See, I came this way because of that right there. So this is one of those chests I was talking about. And since we have a Moradel with us, this will translate. Now there's a spell you can get later on, and it'll let your magicians read this too. So the light one breaks but never falls. His brother falls but never breaks. What? I'm gonna say daylight? Day-night, okay. Sometimes you'll get these clues where you don't know what it is, and you start rolling the numbers, and sometimes you get lucky, but... Flame cast. Okay, so he can learn the spell. We'll take the torch and the money. And now he can read it. The good thing is you only got to read it once. Like, you don't have to bone up on it all the time. I think that's the only one, so we'll just sleep till morning. And then continue to head south. I can't believe that was the only chest. There's a cheat in this game, and I haven't done it because I can't remember how. But what it does is it gives you like this mysterious chest with a 4-digit code, and if you know the 4-digit code, it'll give you like key items that you could use for that particular chapter of the story. So we're in chapter 1. Like you see it here, chapter... Oh, it doesn't say. Usually it says. Alright, so we're going to go look over here. There's a house. That was rude. Basically, we're told to GTFO, huh? I didn't pay too much attention to it, but I think he took one look at Gorath and was just like, FOH. Alright, is this another town? No, it's a single house. We are heading towards Questor's View. We're still heading towards Krondor. Okay, empty house. Sometimes you can search behind empty houses and find the grave of the guy who owned it. The fiend beneath the stone is trapped by dirt, not by death. Stay away. No. So sometimes you dig up a grave like that and a ghost will come out. And the ghosts are basically like specter magicians. They're hard to kill. They hit really hard too. Alright, so here's assessment. There's a guy there. So we've all agreed to attack. And now we just walk up and hope that we catch it. But they were not surprised. They saw us coming. Okay, what I'll try to do... I can use Flame Cast, but it costs me stamina. And I want to be careful, because if I hit really hard, it takes 20 health and stamina. Which means if I hit him, I might kill him. But I'll be so weak that if he hits me back, I might die. So I usually pick something about 3/4 of the way. And still, I only have a 50% chance of hitting, 58% chance of hitting this guy. So you gotta hope you hit him. Which I did. And it's splash damage, which is fantastic. And I should just be able to walk up and finish him off now. Yeah, he's not dead yet, though. Gorath doesn't overhand swing very well. So I'm going to let him heal, because he took some stamina hit. That guy was weakened already anyway. Alright, so we're about to get a crossbow. Now the trick here is you want to get to this guy as quickly as possible so he can't use it on you. And now he's switched over to melee. Now if he was really into his crossbow, he would keep relocating on you to gain some distance between you. And that guy's pretty weak, he's about to die. They'll do that too. They'll start to try to run away. But see, he can only move like 2 steps at a time. Get back here. He just can't hit that guy, can he? That guy's probably going to get away. Yep, there he goes. So I guess we're not getting a crossbow. Damn. It's always a possibility when you have really crappy melee skills. Man, weak. Oh, I should probably boost up some of this other stuff too, huh? Let's see. 4, 5, 6. Apparently my bedroom door is open so my dogs can bark as loud as they want. I'm just going to grab all this stuff for now. It's all sellable. You need it the worst because your defense sucks. Okay. We still have to keep pushing south. That's probably far enough. Are we about to come up on a town? Yeah, Questor's View. Okay. So usually there's no enemies near towns like this. But don't quote me on that because there are towns with enemies in them sometimes. But you'll see them. We're not going to do this successfully, but, you know, whatever. It's good practice. So we weren't terrible. We weren't good, but they did pay us. That guy wasn't in the mood to talk. This guy's not really in the mood to talk. Like, it's just filler. Same with this guy. And then rations. So we're offset by 1, right? Yeah, 998. So if I should buy 1 of these, I can try. See, unavailable. So you exit, you do it again, you try it again. Enough, be off with you. I think his haggling is the worst. I think Owen's is the best, right? Yeah, put this here. Take that off for now. Maybe you can haggle it. There you go. 9 royals. There we go. And then I'll just give him the 1. And now we're all evened up. 999. This is just the town marker. We do have a shop to go to. And he's telling us that there's a swordsman here. Tad Quester. Teach a lesson. 75 sovereigns. I don't have that much. I don't think I do. I just have that much. Hang on a sec. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this then. There's some good stuff in here. That's 1 sovereign, 1 royal. I think I'll switch this like this. Got 5 uses left. I get an extra 7 royals for doing that. That's not really worth it. I'm going to need it for later because it's not in very good shape. Or it's only got 4 uses left. So what you'll do is like this. I give my sword to him. Wait a minute. Oh, they switched weapons. Okay. There we go. Ooh, look at all this. See, this is the good stuff here. If you can get this at the very beginning of the game with hacks, that'd be cool. This is all the stuff I sold. Ooh, I wish I had the hacks. That'd be cool. I forgot how to do it. Oh wait, I got armor to sell too, don't I? Got a bunch of armor to sell. Wait a minute. Okay. So now we have gained weaponcraft for sharpening the weapons. Yeah, okay. So there's party's abilities. So if you right click, it'll tell you melee and weaponcraft went up. The weaponcraft was from earlier. His melee went up. And his melee went up. Then the next time I check the stats, it'll go back to white. It just shows you that was the change that was made. Oh, and I probably should have did this. Click here, and then save your game. And I could just give it a name like Chapter 1. Oh, game. There we go. Okay, so we have enemies again. And let's see if I can sneak up on them this time. Nope. My skills just aren't up to par to do that yet. So we're going to flame cast again. And I missed. Always a possibility. Always a horrible possibility. So the goal here is to close the distance as quickly as possible to prevent the archer from using archery. But he's so hurt he's running away. to heal. Okay, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. More money, more stuff. This is a noble's key. Okay. Hey, look, we did get a crossbow. Who was good at crossbow? Huh, Gorath. Okay. So then you get the crossbow and the arrows. It's fine. Alright, how close am I to that shop? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Don't close yet. Let's sell this crap off. I'll take this. Wait a minute. Yep. So we gotta recoup some of our money because we bought the lessons. Good enough. I try not to buy the weapons at the shops too much because sometimes what you'll end up doing is you'll find the weapons on the bodies anyway. I gotta go this way. Actually, I want to go this way. I can't through the beach though. No. If I remember right, if you take that guy up on his offer, you wake up with the plague. So, we will pass. Oh, we got a magician. Oh, we got a man with a crossbow. What I might want to do I have potions? Not on him. Never mind. Oh, my turn was wasted. No. He's weak. Okay, so that's something to mess with your accuracy. That guy's going to try to run away, and I can't attack him anyway, so let's go after the magician. Yikes. They're all trying to run away. Damn, I'd really like to score a hit on that magician. Owen's about to die. Like, he's got, yeah, no health. Yikes. Holy crap. There goes Owen. Damn it. And the guy still got away. Damn it. So, we took some beating and we only got 1 out of 3. That's pretty shitty. He's not dead. He's near dead. So here's the problem. When you're near death like this, your guy is useless. The only way to really save him is you have to waste all your restoratives. Like this. And it takes forever to get rid of near death. So I'm going to end up using all 10 of these. And he's still 50% near death. So I have to give him the other 10. This is why you don't want to die in the game. Or to be... You don't want to fall in battle. So now he's back to slightly normal. And I think that is Sarth. So Sarth, I think, is the mountain town, which is not really where we need to be, but let's just go take a quick look. Shop here. Magic Town. Clearly. We can't afford any of it, though. So we're just going to sell our crap off and leave. Which is all we got. If I remember right, there's like a... So you always want to check the temples. Because you unlock these eventually. That one doesn't work. You could talk to the people inside. They usually like to heal people. Like your near-death guy. Actually, let me do the talk. Yeah, nothing useful. This is the library. So like, what I usually do here is I just click through it really quickly. I don't remember if there's anything you learn on this first trip. Eventually you will have to come here for something else. And you will find a book that you're going to need. And down here is like some sort of... yeah, there's a cave here. But that's not where we're supposed to be right now, so we're not going to waste our time. Well, apparently we're quite tired, too. I'll go ahead and spend a night. Maybe 2, because Owen's still beat up. Okay. And... looks like the next stop is Krondor. So let's quit screwing around. And actually, let me see if there's a chest over here. Sorry. More dialogue. He's talking about the vaults underneath the town we were just at. He'll teach you how to be a better spellcaster, but we ain't got the money. I am going to run this slightly long, too, because we're almost where we need to be. Bad weather. We already have Flamecast. Talks about the vaults that we were just at. Always asking about inns. And then that's it. Kind of a waste of a dialogue, actually. Okay, so since he's just the farmer, there's nothing there. Yeah, PSA, by the way. If you're sick, don't go to work. You're just going to get everyone else sick, and then you're just going to be hated by everybody. Oh, there's a temple behind me. So this one here, these are the little gates I was talking about earlier. He explains how they work, but until you find a second one, you can't do anything with this one. But what it'll eventually do is it'll show you the map, and then you can just jump between the 2 points for a fee. Let's see if I get the jump on one of these for... Nope. Yeah, we still suck. Defensive. Go attack this guy. You go attack this guy. Man, those guys hit hard. Jesus, he hit hard. Alright, maybe you should go help. It's pretty funny when Owen has to come and help, when Gorath's the best swordsman in your party. There we go. Sorry, I'm going to grab one of these. So I took my Dayquil and my allergy meds and antibiotics for something else I'm dealing with right now. There we go. It's all kinds of broken right now. Do not eat those. That's a nasty trick. Man, you took some beating? Woo! Different sword. So one of these is probably good. We'll split this. And then... Is this the caster? I forgot. You can have it. It's probably poisoned, yeah. Okay. Now, what were you guys guarding? There's a barn. Now, I'm either going to get plague or this is going to be nothing. Oh, great. Oh, and it's a sorcerer, too. Great. He's probably going to be frozen. Yep. Super weak. So the problem with this is I have to kill the sorcerer first. Otherwise, he could just freeze all my guys. And then I'd be super screwed. So I literally walked into an ambush. Great. Can I reach him yet? No. That's... I forgot what that is. I think he's trying to steal, like, sap stamina from me or something. Oh, I didn't realize how beat up he was. Oh my god. I gotta try to run away. We can't. Damn it, man. I am so boned. I don't have any... Let's just do this. Oh, it wastes a turn. No! Oh, we are so screwed. Now, he casted so many spells that his stamina is gone, which is why he's so easy to kill. Okay, now I gotta get Lockie to come south. Preferably before Owen dies. Oh, he's healed. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna move him this way. You're gonna be defensive. I wish that guy's spell would just wear off by now. He's gonna die. I swear I thought that spell would wear off. There it goes. Oh, he's running away. Should I let him go? Yeah, screw it. We're already in bad shape. We lost 2 guys, too. That's the part that can suck. Alright, there better be something good on these guys. Money. So yeah, we're really tore up now. I'm gonna need a better weapon. Wait, was that everything on this guy? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh, it doesn't say. Alright, fine, I'll take it. Magical treatment of a blade. Ooh, look at this. Okay. How's your armor? 53 and 56. Okay, you take this one. 53, 64. Go. There we go. Add the pain. Oh, shoot. There we go. Here, you take this. Alright, there better be something in here. Nope. Alright, so I am super beat up. Like, we can't survive another attack. Oh yeah, the other thing you can do is you can run one of these, and it might help your near-death heal a little quicker. The only problem I've got is we're running out of rations. Right? So that near-death is not going away anytime soon. So the only thing we can do at this point is make a run for Krondor and hope we don't run into anything. What are the odds? No! Run! No! No! Yes! That's the worst. God, I hope we don't have to deal with that again. I'll tell you what, I'm going to bookmark, and then we'll just keep trying to get through. It's so not going to work. Oh, man. How am I supposed to get through this? Alright, where am I? Okay, so I got to figure out a way to avoid that fight. And the only way to do that is to get as far away from that part of the map as possible. Yeah, see, it's unavoidable. Oh, as soon as they drop like that, you can't run. So then you're screwed. We're gonna die. Weak. gee, I don't know if we're gonna make it. Because that's a fight I can't avoid. Shoot. Okay. I think I know what to do. Basically what I gotta do is I gotta head back to that previous town. Actually, maybe I can do it like this. Oh! Oh, 70 sovereigns. Jesus. I should have got Gorath healed instead of Owen. Owen's weak sauce. Damn. Okay, fine, whatever. So now I gotta head back this way. I bet there's a chest over there somewhere. Let me just go take a quick look. I mean, we're already running super late into overtime anyway, right? What's a couple more minutes? Nothing. Fine. I don't have time for his dialogue right now. Because I need to head back into town. Yes. We got stuff to sell. I don't think they're going to buy this. Oh, they will. Okay. Good. Because I need to get rid of all this crap. So on the plus side, I can heal Gorath. Now I got the money. Still doesn't say what's on it. There we go. Come on. Come on. Damn. Oh, unavailable. Damn. Come on. Oh, wait. Is he still... No, his haggling's okay. It's just his ability to haggle is not very good right now with this guy. You can just keep trying, though. Screw it. I had to do that because we're buku beat up. Alright, hopefully you can cure... 157. Kiss my ass. What the hell? God, they look at a Moradel and they're just like, we'll take advantage of this sucker. Right? I mean, what other excuse do they have? Jesus, that was extortion. There's another temple over here, right? Yeah, right here. You better still be 70. 69. Okay, cool. Now we can survive that attack. Now we can survive that attack. Now I'm not so worried about it. I'm gonna kick some pirate ass. Yep, same guys. One of these guys has a crossbow. That guy. Yeah, you hit your own dude. Nice. Oh, you can go after this guy now. The thing that you apply to your blade, it lasts for the whole battle. So I get that frost bonus thing every time I hit him. Which is kind of nice. Ow. That guy's got some incredible defense. He should be dead. Good. Man, it's about time that guy died. Holy crap. Alright. Yeah, we'll take those. We'll take everything. One of you's got a crossbow. There we go. There, we got everything. And, wow, Lockie took a hit. Go ahead and heal up a bit. I think we'll do it one more time. That's good. And you need to give one of yours. 5, 4, 4. Good enough. Turn around this way. Oh, great. There's more of them. Ah, okay. See, we got the upper hand this time. So in that case, I will do flame cast. Oh, of course he would miss. Why are you so shitty? Damn it, Owen. Why are you such a turd burglar? Boy, he's really after it, isn't he? Nice. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, we have a shovel finally. I has shovel. Oh, I do have room for all this. Good, let's take it all. Okay, somebody's beat up. Who was it? You are. Owen's really beat up. Okay. There. How far away am I from where I need to be? Because we're getting dangerously close to dying. Another battle. Damn it. Fine. Looks like I can sneak up on this guy. Nope. Of course, it's 5 on 3. Fantastic. I need to make sure I can hit this guy this time. There we go. Gorath took a bit of a hit. That's fine. Finish him off. There we go. You focus on healing. He's gonna run. You stay healing. So there comes a time where you have to sort of let them run away, or you will die. And you have to really pick and choose, like target acquisition. It's a pretty big deal. Nice. Look at that, he defended himself. I might be able to get a shot off on that guy. As long as Locklear can stay alive. Hey, look at that! Thankfully, this guy's in such a weakened state. He's got limited attack too. That was like the best possible outcome. Alright. We'll split this evenly. And keep taking all the stuff. Wow, no wonder you're in such bad shape. Give me this first, then this. We're running out of space. We also have to start prioritizing which stuff we want to keep and which we're going to throw away. That's a good thing. Ooh, that's a man's crossbow right there. Now, judging on where I am on the map, this might actually work out. You got no room. Wait a minute. Are these no good? They are good.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken soup for the soul is really good when you're sick. Fantastic. Of course, all my dogs are in here begging for it now. I don't understand why I can't have any of these. Here. I guess I have to do it the old-fashioned way, huh? Fine. There. I don't know why it was being difficult like that. I use all these just to use it up. Oh, it's got 16 uses. This is a good one. Alright, so I'll take this. I'll use up this. Good. I'll pass this on to you. Then you use it. Right? Okay. And then we'll take the other one. And then I'll take the 83%, and I'll dump the crap armor, grab the better armor. So this is where you assess, right? And because we healed and all that good stuff, you know. Oh, I need that. I can't use this. Oh, there goes my dogs. Alright. Are these... Wait, I should have checked if they're good first. They are. Okay. 6, 5, and 6. So you get 5, and you get 3, and you get 2. My math is terrible, isn't it? 8, 9, and 10. So you get 1. There. Now we're even. Evened up, rather. How close am I to my destination? I'm right by it, so I should technically be able to walk straight there. Finally. We made it. First things first, I'm going to shop. And we sell all the bullshit. Oh, really? You don't buy armor? Oh, it is a jewelry shop. Damn. Is there 2 shops here? Yes, okay. You will buy my garbage. So the other thing I like to do is, even though it wastes the stone, I use it, and then I help them build up their skills before I sell the items. 25, 25 and 1. You can have all of these. There. We're just going to keep unloading all this crap. Good deal. And then that obviously goes to, wait, this shop. I think so. Then do I want to buy anything? No, because we ain't got no money. Like, we're pretty broke. Although I should probably buy at least one of these. Unavailable. So you gotta be careful with this. Come on. My haggling sucks. Fine, whatever. We'll try to bard. We sucked. Don't need rations. This guy is Nivik, but I don't think we have much to talk about with him yet. Shh. Yeah. So then we just go to the palace. Okay, so we have to go to the sewers. And there should be something here. Money. Damn. I didn't think we'd have to do this part. What the hell? Let's use a torch. Okay. Now, I know that there is a dialogue coming up right here. He's one of the thieves. Picklocks. All right. Yeah, we're done. Damn, man, I thought this was going to be easy. It never is it? You have to be really careful in these dungeons, too. Because sometimes you can't see the... There's like a pitfall. Crap. Get him. Get him. You just keep healing. Man, that guy's durable. There we go. There we go. Okay. Good battle. Look at all this stuff. Gimme. Doesn't seem like that's worth it right now, but it will be later. Oh, baby. We need this. So the best place to use these is your arrows. 25 poison arrows. If you put it on your sword, it's only good for one use, which is stupid. Because poison makes this game very easy. So what we're doing is we're looking for Jimmy the Hand, who actually happens to be another fellow knight, but he's also the Upright Man, which is like the leader of the thieves. Okay, there's another fight up here. Oh god, what the hell? These things already? Oh my god, we're gonna die. We're so gonna die. I don't remember Locklear being so damaged either. What the hell? Probably should have healed. Okay, Gorath, I need you to be like... Oh, you know what? I'll just use these. There we go. Now I just have to weather the storm for one more attack. There we go. Oh, come on. I need you to take these guys out. Quit missing so damn much. I mean, these guys are definitely tougher, but still. My guys are like super useless right now. Yeah, they're like super useless right now. Jesus, just die already. What the hell? My guys are so crap. Yep. Yeah, how this is gonna end? Like that. But you know what? Honestly, we're out of time for the day. And for the season finale, I guess we will finish the first chapter of Betrayal at Krondor, because this was Pwnery's Kicking It Old School. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. But if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, maybe check out my other playlists and see if my other interests may be of interest to you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got chicken soup waiting for me, and I'm trying to get over my imminent death. So until then, we'll see you next week. Later.